Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Teresa Giudice hangs up on host after on-air interview goes rogue. Some things are better left in the past if you ask Teresa Giudice. That RHONJ shockingly hung up during a live TV interview after the reporter went rogue with unacceptable questions. Keep reading to find out what sent the Bravo celebrity off the rails and her latest thoughts on returning to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Bravo fans fear that the end is near for the Real Housewives of New Jersey as they know it. Teresa Giudice is the last original housewife remaining on the show from the first season. Bravo has yet to reveal if the show is getting an entirely new cast or returning at some point with the same cast. Season 14 ended last summer with an intense battle between the ladies of the cast. They couldn't even film the season finale together. The fractured cast led to rumors that Bravo was canceling the show. The network revealed the schedule for the rest of 2025, and it didn't include The Real Housewives of New Jersey or The Real Housewives of New York. Andy Cohen insists neither show is canceled. Shortly after the season 14, Teresa Giudice and her sister-in-law Melissa Gorga both implied they wouldn't return if the other did. The in-laws have been locked in a bitter feud for over a decade. As fans continue to worry about the future of RHONJ, Teresa Giudice has seemed to back off her previous claim that she wouldn't return for season 15 if Melissa did. Teresa Giudice was interviewed by Chicago's WGN Morning News this week ahead of an appearance at Zany's Comedy Nightclub in Rosemont, Illinois on June 29th. The interview got off to a bad start almost immediately when the news show played a clip of Teresa's table flipping and other outbursts. When asked if she regretted any of it, Teresa shortly replied, "Obviously, I've been on TV 18 years. The topic turned to whether she's returning to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa replied, "I hope. I'm the OG, yes. We'll see what happens. You have to ask Bravo for that." Things only got worse from there. Teresa Giudice has been a reality TV star since The Real Housewives of New Jersey debuted in 2009. Viewers have watched her lose her temper for years, including the infamous table flip during the season 1 finale. Despite years of interviews, it seems Teresa Giudice still can't control her temper. Teresa and her ex-husband, Joe Giudice, pleaded guilty to tax fraud in 2014. She served 11 months in prison. Her ex served 3 years and was deported to Italy after his release. He's since moved to the Bahamas and started a new career. Out of nowhere, the television hosts brought up the arrest during the live TV interview. One host asked Teresa Giudice why a family doesn't pay for years. That RHONJ star was initially confused, asking what family he was talking about. He clarified that he was asking about the fraud charges. Teresa Giudice immediately cut the interview short. "Okay, I'm hanging up. Let's just hang up. That's it," she said before closing her laptop and ending the interview. The clip went viral immediately. Paying taxes is a recurring problem for Teresa Giudice. Her current husband, Louis Rulis, was recently hit with a huge tax lien. Do you think Teresa Giudice overreacted by ending the interview after questions about the previous tax fraud? Sound off in the comments. In a moment that sent shockwaves through both fans of reality TV and radio alike, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice abruptly ended a live on-air interview after tension spiraled out of control. The drama, reminiscent of her iconic table-flipping moment, unfolded not at a dinner party, but over the airwaves during what was supposed to be a promotional chat for her upcoming book and wellness brand. The interview began amicably enough. Teresa, dialing in from her home in New Jersey, exchanged pleasantries with the host, radio personality Derek Michaels, known for his rapid-fire interviews and blunt style. Things were lighthearted at first. They chatted about Teresa's recent trip to the Amalfi Coast, her passion for yoga, and how she was preparing for the new season of Real Housewives. But as with many things in reality television, peace is short-lived. What started as a fluffy conversation about her fitness routine and upcoming projects quickly turned into a probing deep dive into Teresa's past legal troubles, a subject she has publicly addressed before, but clearly wasn't in the mood to revisit. "So, Teresa," Derek began, his tone sharpening, "do you think your time in prison changed the way you see fame? Or are you still chasing the spotlight at any cost?" There was a long pause, a beat too long for comfort. "I've answered that question a million times," Teresa replied, her voice cool but tinged with irritation. "I've moved on. My fans have moved on. Maybe you should too." Derek, clearly sensing a brewing storm but undeterred, pressed on. "Fair enough, but some say your comeback is more about staying relevant than healing. Is it true your family dynamics are being exploited for ratings again this season?" That's when the temperature in the studio seemed to drop. "Excuse me?" Teresa snapped. "Do you even know what you're talking about? I share my life. That's what I've always done. I don't exploit anyone." Listeners could practically hear the flip of the metaphorical table. Derek, ever the provocateur, chuckled nervously. "Just asking what the viewers are wondering, Teresa. Transparency, right? I came on here to talk about my book, my wellness line, and my journey," she said, her voice rising, "not to be ambushed." She paused, and then came the sound heard round the internet, click. Teresa hung up. The studio fell silent for a split second before Derek, caught off guard, tried to laugh it off. Well, that's one way to end an interview. The fallout was immediate. Clips of the interview spread like wildfire on social media. Fans of Teresa took to X, formerly Twitter, to defend her, with hashtags like hashtag Team Teresa and hashtag HangGibQueen trending within hours. Others, however, argued that public figures must expect tough questions and that Derek was simply doing his job. "She's a queen for walking away from toxic energy," one fan tweeted. "That host crossed the line." Another countered, "If you sign up for reality TV and write books about your life, you can't get mad when people ask questions. That's literally the job." Meanwhile, Derek Michaels released a statement on his show's Instagram page, saying, "We strive to give our guests a platform to speak freely, and that includes asking the questions the audience wants answered. We regret Teresa felt the need to hang up, but we respect her decision." Teresa, true to form, responded in her signature no-nonsense style. She took to Instagram Live later that day, yoga mat in the background, hair perfectly styled, and wearing a tank top with the words "Namaste Away" emblazoned across the front. "I'm done letting people profit off my pain," she said. "If you're going to disrespect me, don't expect me to stay on the line. I'm all about good vibes only, period." Her fans flooded the comments with heart emojis and messages of support, while skeptics accused her of using the moment for more publicity. Whether you see it as a strategic PR move or a genuine moment of self-protection, one thing is clear: Teresa knows how to create a headline. Experts in media and celebrity branding have already begun analyzing the situation. Dr. Jenna Rothstein, a professor of pop culture studies at NYU, commented, "In today's media landscape, the line between authenticity and performance is incredibly thin. Teresa's hang-up moment may be spontaneous, but it also aligns with her brand. Unfiltered, fierce, and unapologetically herself." Insiders from Bravo, who spoke on condition of anonymity, suggested that the moment might even make it into the next season of Real Housewives. "There's definitely footage of her reaction after the call," one producer hinted. "Let's just say it's TV gold." Others in the Housewives universe chimed in. Melissa Gorga, Teresa's sister-in-law and frequent frenemy, posted a cryptic Instagram story. "Some people can dish it but can't take it."